Hi, hello. This is Ahmed Kaysher. I'm the director of Saudha Society of Poetry and Indian Music, one of the leading platform for South Asian arts, mainly South Asian arts, but also global arts, music, and literature. I actually have directed many festivals that include RadhaRaman Folk Festival, Saudha Bangla Music Festival, Saudha International Literature Festival, Baul and Vaishnav Music Festival, and many productions which was quite critically acclaimed all around the UK. Last year we did Frida Kahlo through Indian classical music in the iconic Royal Albert Hall, which was hugely acclaimed by uh, both music connoisseurs and art-loving audiences around the UK. And then we have also done Lyrics of Love, which is a combination of spoken words, classical music, painting, and classical music, both Indian and Western classical, and that happened in Royal Festival Parcel Room in South Bank Centre, and the other sessions that we did in House of Commons and many other prestigious venues all around the UK. I am mainly a poet, but also I do sing folk music. I learned this music from listening to the villagers. I grew up in a village, a beautiful village in Bengal. I learned this from listening to my mom, to be honest. I listened to her singing some beautiful, but now those are under extinction actually. Those are disappeared from the scene. So those dying, some of those dying folk music that I learned from that I listened and learned from my mom. Bengali opera is something that I witnessed in my childhood in rural Bengal. So it traditionally happened under the banyan tree with lots of lantern in the branches of the tree. So it happens from early evening to the next morning. So all day night, I witnessed villagers came to those palagan with lantern, and then they went back with very tearful eyes. So visceral impact it made on their mind. I witnessed a few, and then now this art form is dying in the country of its origin. So I am trying to deconstruct this art form. When I say deconstruction, this is a surely Derridian way. A great French philosopher, Jacques Derrida, developed an idea of deconstruction. So I am trying to reconstruct or reinterpret those dying art forms. Palagan, which is quite equal to ballad, or I would say opera or village theatre. So this is a combination of folk dance as a visual interpretation, but also a unique way of storytelling, and obviously through Bengali folk music in a hunting theatrical setting under the banyan tree. So we tried to bring that hunting theatrical setting with that visceral music to the Western cultural scene. And then we have so many shows that happened in London and many other cities, even Leeds, and they were sold out, and audiences were from each walks of life, and Bengali, and with a predominate with a significant number of non-Bengali audiences. So the audiences who are from non-Bengali background, they equally enjoyed the beauty of Bengali, very simple but very colorful Bengali folk music and also folk dance. Then again, an intellectual way of reinterpreting myth, which was evolved in the ancient Bengal. But good thing with this reinterpretation of myth, that it portrays the crisis of modernity as well. So even the audiences of this time, they can see themselves in those stories, in this reinterpretation of myth. That's the way the Palagan or Bengali opera or Bengali ballad or village theatre, Bengali village theatre started here in this UK, although it was dying, it is dying in the country of its origin. And then we started in 2013, so almost 10 years. So in these 10 years, we did more than 10 operas with number of shows around, number of sold out shows in different cities around the country. It was hugely loved and appreciated by audiences from all different cultural heritage. Nodite na jahiyo re bondhu, nodite na jaiyo bondhu re, ami nahari তুইলারে দিমু পানি, আমি নারী তুইলারে দিমু পানি, নদীতে না যাইও রে বন্ধু, নদীতে না যাইও বন্ধুরে, আমি নারী তুইলারে দিমু পানি, আমি নারী তুইলারে দিমু পানি. So unlike Western operas, Bengali opera doesn't have any specific music pieces or set music pieces. This music, this melody, this tune was evolved and shaped in Bengal from ancient time, thousands years ago. I couldn't witness this specific opera, which is Rupban, Rohimbasha Rupban, myself in any Jatrapala, in any village at my childhood. But I listened to this music sung by villagers, putting so much emotions. Whenever I listened to this music, I became, in my childhood I can remember, I became tearful. And I knew whenever this Jatrapala happened, it perhaps had so much melodrama, and perhaps this wasn't theatrically, theatrical reality is perhaps lacking in those Jatrapala. But I know the artistry of creating emotions, and it was so beautiful that the villagers and the audiences who witnessed the whole night any of the Jatrapala, they used to come back with tearful eyes, because those Jatrapalas are mainly tragic, and this is mainly a fight of human being against fatality, which is quite predominant in Greek mythology, Greek Oedipus. So this is the idea of getting mythology of Oedipus merged with Bengali mythology. নদীতে না যাইও রে